Thank you, and welcome back to Lightning 100's Nashville Sunday Night. We are live from 3rd and Lindsley. Thanks to our sponsors, Goose Island and New Amsterdam Vodka. Thank you for being here. And let's hear it again for Caleb Cottle. I loved his set. I hope you guys did too. Well, we are in for a real treat tonight. This is an artist that I just love as a songwriter. You've heard many of her songs written or performed by other artists, I should say. She has written a lot of songs that you've heard on Lightning 100, including Republican Hair's Miss Prince. Her and Luke Dick wrote that song together, and we have so much fun with that song. She also put out an album, which is her story, or her grandfather's story, I should say, and it has a documentary that goes along with it, but the record is really a standalone piece that has become one of my favorite records of all time. It's called Puxico, and we're so happy to have her here tonight. Give it up for Natalie Hemby.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited this many people came out on Sunday night. Thank you, Lightning 100. I've been listening to Lightning 100 since literally I was in high school, which was like 5 years ago. And anyways, they were the first ones to ever break. I remember I hear, all I wanna do is have some fun. And then they played like Alanis Morissette, first ones to play Amy Winehouse. And they're just a great radio station that has been consistent in trying to find new talent, new music, and supporting new people. And here I am playing one of their shows tonight. I'm so excited. This is the last song off my record, and it's the first song I'm going to play tonight. Home, I'm ready to follow, devoted to a life I watched you lead. Home, so far from sorrow, where everything you love's within your reach. Return to a love that was returned to me. Return to a love that was returned to me. Home, I'll be there tomorrow, to the place where distance and the longing touch. You're the only reason that I go, to remind me of the roots that I've grown from. Returning to a love that was returned to me. Returning to a love that was returned to me. Passing out a gift that I don't deserve, arms wrapped around me when there are no words. Returning to a love that was returned to me. Where the door is wide open, and the last thing you'll ever have to do is leave. Home, where everything you're holding becomes a true conviction you believe. Returning to a love that was returned to me. Returning to a love that was returned to me. Passing out a gift that I don't deserve, arms wrapped around me when there are no words. Returning to a love that was returned. Returning turn to a love that was returned to me. Thank you guys so much. So, some of you already know this, but I'm from Nashville. And I have all kinds of, I got my family tonight, and I have my friends from high school. Oh, I got more friends from high school. That's good. My piano teacher's here tonight. And anyways, you know what? Nashville is such a great town, and it's been fun growing up here. I would say I was here before Cool Springs was a field, so, but there's been a lot of changes. But anyways, all that to say, another little town that I adore, we always drive through it on the way to Puxico, is this little town called, it's actually pronounced Cairo, Illinois, but for song's sake and for singing wise, I call it Cairo because that's how it's spelled. And anyways, it's this little town in Illinois, and it's basically a relic of itself. But it's actually turned out to be a landmark of my childhood, and I always have enjoyed driving through that town. It's almost like all the skeletons of the beautiful buildings are still there, and all the ghosts are still there. And anyways, I wrote this with some really good friends of mine, and this is on Puxico. This is called Cairo, Illinois. All the fields are flooded up to Highway 51. Illinois is coming across the bridge where the old Ohio runs. Don't look away, it will be gone. Kentucky and Missouri, a trinity of states. Nothing's in a hurry except the water in between the rise and lakes. Nothing moves, but nothing stays. Where the longing for the leaving and the welcome home receiving join. Still I'll keep driving past the ghost of Cairo, Illinois. She used to be a beauty back in 1891. After Ford Defiance, now she's weathered by the river and the sun. She's still around, but she is gone. Where the longing for the leaving and the welcome home receiving join. Still I'll keep driving past the ghost of Cairo, Illinois. La da da da, la da la da da, la da da da. Where the longing for the leaving and the welcome home receiving join. Still I'll keep driving past the ghost of Cairo, Illinois. La da da da, la da la la da, la da da da. Illinois. Thank you. Y'all like my furniture? I bought this couch from my friend Lindsley, and she's got cool taste. And I was like, can I have that couch, please? And then I brought this rug here, and then these are her 2 chairs. So if you're my friend, I might hit you up for some furniture sometime. But anyways, so like I said, I know we're on a theme here, but I am from Nashville, and being from here, I had just 2 of the most amazing neighbors growing up. It was this older couple that lived next door to us. Their names were Roy and Judy. And Judy was a school teacher, and Roy worked at Service Merchandise. And then he had a little wood shop downstairs. And we used to play hide and go seek, and literally we just walk right in their house like it was our own, basically. And it was awesome. They had the wood paneling walls and the avocado green, the linoleum floor. And Judy would always make cookies, but it was so, living in this day and age, a lot of people don't know their neighbors anymore. And I didn't really realize how amazing it was to have them as neighbors until I moved to this other neighborhood I live in now. I got my friends from Sweetwater Drive. I just said where I lived on National. Great. Anyways, things you don't do. Anyways, it wasn't until I moved to this one area that I realized how awesome it is to know your neighbors and love them. And Roy and Judy, they both passed on, and I sang at both of their funerals. But I'm really good at tribute songs, and this is my little tribute to them. This is called Roy and Judy. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. They live next door to us. 633, we shared a street light after dark. It was like their house was ours. Me and my sister would stay till we heard our mother call from across the yard. And I can still see him at a picnic table, sitting underneath the stairs. Smell of lilacs and cigarettes still hanging in the air. They say it takes a village to raise a family. We had Roy and Judy. Judy was tall hair, silver gray, just a school teacher, you know. She could have been a beauty queen back in her day. Roy had a voice that was southern and deep, feeding the squirrels and the birds from his pocket, drinking coffee and watching all the kids play. I can still see him at a picnic table, sitting underneath the stairs. The smell of lilacs and cigarettes still hanging in the air. They say it takes a village to raise a family, but we had Roy and Judy. Neighbors, they come and go. Nowadays you might not know who they are, but I believe every neighbor needs a Roy and Judy. miss Roy and Judy. I miss Roy and Judy. So, sorry, I'm in stand up, sit down, stand up, sit down. That will be on my next record, by the way. It's not on this current one, but there's no way I can not let that be on the next record. So, let's see, I'm gonna tune real quick. And you know what? Speaking of good friends and people I love to write with, I have two friends, Jen Schott and Kelly Archer, that I wrote this next song with. By the way, in case you don't know, I am a songwriter, really first here in Nashville. I wanted to be an artist for so many years, and it just never worked out for me. 11th hour, you know, they're not signing anybody to the label and all that kind of stuff. But it was a long journey for me, but it was one worth taking. So. Puxico, literally, I put Puxico out last year when I turned 40. So if you came here to Nashville to write or to be an artist and you love music, it's never too late. So anyways, I wrote this with my good friend Kelly Archer and Jen Schott. And Jen had gone home to her family up in Minnesota. And long story short, she's like, her dad passed away some years ago, and she said, you know what, Natalie? Every time I go up there, it's like he's still there because the town still talks about him like he is. And we wrote a song from that, and I don't know, this resonates with so many different people every time I play it out. So, sorry, I just want to make sure we're all in tune so you don't totally lose your stuff. Anyways, here we go. Sorry. All right. Ready? All right. One. Seems like there's not a day that goes by I don't hear your name around here. Stories of who you were echo like a soft whisper in my ear. Street corner conversations, reminiscing with the waitress. Oh, it never gets old. Since you moved on from here, time's moved on in years, and I wonder if you know, oh, this town still talks about you like you never left. Hidden sounds in cracked sidewalks and church pews. How could we forget? You were so alone, you were one of our own, and it's never been the same since you've been gone. Oh, this town still talks about you. Heard that you used to work summers as a checkout clerk at the IGA. Walk down the high school halls, your picture's on the wall in a trophy case. And all those jokes you tell, they're alive and well down at the barber shop. I guess you hung around, something to talk about, and I hope it never stops. Oh, this town still talks about you like you never left. she'll tell. They're alive and well down at the barber shop. Oh, this town still talks about you like you never left. Hidden sounds in cracked sidewalks and the church pews. How could we forget? Oh, you were so loved. You were one of our own, and it's never been the same since you've been gone. Oh, this town still talks about you. Oh, this town still talks about you. So, Puxco is a love letter to my grandfather, basically. And I always played music with him and would sing like Amazing Grace. He's got like a Ralph Stanley kind of voice, you know. And amazing, you know, it's like kind of like that. But that was not a very good Ralph Stanley. But I wrote a song during the passing of my other grandmother, and I had read The Secret Life of Bees. And I basically had never, I was working at Comcast at the time, and I had no publishing deal, no nothing going on. But one thing I learned during that whole process is that if you are a writer, it doesn't matter where you are in your line of work or your life. It's like you can't help but write songs. So I read The Secret Life of Bees, and I fell in love with the book because it reminded me of my grandmother. And so I decided to write this song called The Bees. And I wrote it with my good buddy, Daniel Tashin. And then some years later, probably about 2 or 3 years later, I got my first country cut with it. Leanne Womack cut this song on her record, but it's one of my favorite songs to play just because it came from such an honest place. And also, I want to ask if you know this song and you want to sing, ooh, if you want to sing with me, please, because it just sounds better as a choir, so. I've been looking for a sweeter side, looking for a big bloom on a short vine, looking for a better way of life, somewhere that I could call home. I spend my time at a peach stand, sun's beating like a stinging red tan, just like the back of my daddy's hand, the only thing I've ever known. I can hear the bees buzzing through the walls, making their honey and singing their song. They say I work for the queen all day. Yeah, I work for the queen all day. Ooh. Sometimes it's a bitter taste for a motherless child so out of place. I never understood why she ran away, and maybe I will never know. But there's a light shining through the trees, and a restless hum that's calling me. I could almost be carried by a breeze and let it take me where it goes. I can hear the bees buzzing through the walls, making their honey I'm standing on a front porch, kettle whistling through the screen door. Little footsteps on the kitchen floor, and pretty soon we're gonna eat. Some things come right away, some seem to take forever and a day. But all I know is that it worked out either way. I think I found a family. Oh, I can hear the bees buzzing through the walls, making their honey and singing their song. They say I work for the queen all day. Yeah, I work for the queen all day. I can hear the bees buzzing through the walls, making their honey and singing their song. They say I work for the queen all day. Yeah, I work for the queen all day. This is my favorite part. This is what part I don't have to play. So, there's a new girl in town you guys should check out. She's super sassy. She's also really amazing. Her story is unbelievable. She comes from a place called California, Missouri. And she is all kind of sassafras. She went to Belmont. She got cancer. Hello. She is in remission. Got herself through school, and then got her first published deal right out. And now she's signed to a label. And she's become a friend of mine, and I feel like her mother, actually. I'm like, Cassie, don't wear that. But or, oh my God, Cassie's wearing that. I wish I could. Her name's Cassie Ashton, and I played this song for the first time at 3rd and Lindsley a while back ago, and she lost her you-know-what over it. So I thought I'd do it tonight because she tells me it's going to be one of her singles, so we'll see what happens. But it's one of my favorite songs. I wrote with my friend Luke Dick, Rosie Galan. Luke Dick's in Republican Hair, and we just have a great time. I have to look for crazy titles so I can, so nobody copies them, so I'm just kidding. This is called Taxidermy. Love me, leave me, I can make it nice and easy when you come back begging, asking for another freebie. Took a wrong turn and you knew it, bought the wrong tires and you blew it. Hey, but a promise ain't a payment. You'll be sleeping in the bed you're making. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. I keep you hanging on a bedroom wall. And if I ever move to Albuquerque, I'm gonna strap you to my Chevy Impala. Don't gotta say a word, baby, I don't mind. I'll keep you dusted off, keep you looking alive. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. If you ever hurt me again, sucker. Heartbreak trophy, everybody love a showpiece. Blue-eyed, tongue-tied, who cares about the alimony? smile for the camera, looking like you wanna turn the letters like Vanna. But this tall drink I'm mixing, either way you sip it, I'm winning. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. I keep you hanging on a bedroom wall. And if I ever move to Albuquerque, I'm gonna strap it to my Chevy Impala. Don't gotta say a word, baby, I don't mind. I'll keep you dusted off, keep you looking alive. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. If you ever hurt me again. Give it up for Justin Ostrander. Rug on the floor, couch made of leather. You sure know how to bring a room together. Rug on the floor, couch made of leather. You sure know how to bring a room together. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. I keep you hanging on a bedroom wall. And if I ever move to Albuquerque, I'm gonna strap it to my Chevy Impala. Don't gotta say a word, baby, I don't mind. I'll keep you dusted off, keep you looking alive. You'll be my taxidermy, taxidermy. If you ever hurt me again. Yeah, I'm gonna put you right there, right above my bed. Just like that. Rug on the floor, couch made of leather. You sure know how to bring a room together. That song is fun to sing. I'm not gonna lie. So, this next song is the first time I've ever done this song because, frankly, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm the B version. I'm the D version of this, but nobody sings better than Anderson East. He is such a phenomenal artist, and he's turned out to be a really good friend of mine. And I'm so lucky I got to write with him and my other big buddy, Aaron Ratier. He calls Aaron and I the Rat Nap Pack. So when we write together, which I really like, and we wrote this one night sitting out on a porch, and it's one of my favorite songs I've been a part of. And his record, Encore, is just amazing. If you don't have it, please go get it. It'll live in your record player, on your online, everything. I don't know what people listen, how they listen to music these days, but I'm like, I got my CD player in there. And anyway, this is dedicated to my buddies. They're here tonight. This is to Aaron and Anderson. This is called This Too Shall Last, and I hope we write forever. Looking all around, feels like nothing's really working. The pieces never fit quite naturally. We didn't come with directions, but somehow we found perfection, and it all worked out the way it's supposed to be. Through the passion, through the fights, through the wrong turns made right, there's one thing will never change. This too shall last. When the beauty is gone and time goes by too fast, when the feeling is wrong and troubles, they don't seem to pass. We got each other, it'll be alright. We got the love to make it through the night. This too shall last. The door was always open, never mentioned, never spoken. And only we know where we like to hide the key. And no one could ever weather what's holding us together, as long as we live in our own reality. This too shall last. When the beauty is gone and time goes by too fast, when the feeling is wrong and troubles, they don't seem to pass. We got each other, it'll be alright. We got the love to make it through the night. And this too shall last. This too shall last. Through the passion, through the fights, through the wrong turns made right, there's one thing will never change. This too shall last. When the beauty is gone and time goes by too fast, when the feeling is wrong and troubles, they don't seem to pass. We got each other, it'll be alright. We got the love to make it through the night. And this too shall last. Well, this too shall last. We got each other, it'll be alright. This too shall last. We're just flying by. So I don't know if anyone told you, but I was going to play a bunch of other people's songs that I've written. It's so weird if you live in Nashville long enough. Your friends eventually become famous, and they all pass you as well. But so this girl came to town, and she's really short and really cute, and she's from Texas, and she's boy, can she sing. And I'll never forget the first time I heard her, I was just like, oh my gosh, I gotta know this girl. So I called her when I had to go get some diapers, and I was late at night at Kroger in the parking lot at 10:30, and I was like, hey, you don't know me. My name's Natalie Hemby, and I think you're amazing. I heard a demo, blah, 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 blah. Will you please write with me sometime? But we ended up being really great friends. Her name is Maren Morris. She's now she's all over Target commercials, and it's just weird. It's kind of cool. But we went to Key West together, and we stayed together, and we actually had to share a bed. And I always told her, I was like, ever since you slept with me, your career took off. So you're welcome. You're welcome. But she's happily married now, and she and her, at the time, boyfriend and I were writing one day, and this was the song. She's like, I have a couple of lines of the chorus, and I was like, oh my God, I love that. But it was this like weird energy in the room between the two of them, and I was like, they won't look at each other, and I'm like, do you guys have a crush on each other? This is weird. But turns out they did, and they got married, so there you go. Anyways, this was a song I wrote with them. It's on her record. I don't sing it half as good as she does, but I do love this song. I'm super proud of it. This is called I Wish I Was. Am I in the right key? I'm not. Do you know how many times I've done this? Oh, this is such a me moment. So I will never, ever have a big head about myself because I do this stuff all the time. So here we go. All right, let's do this again. On paper we go together. I know that we look the part. Almost never hangs on forever. I know I'm breaking your heart. So go on, say what you want to. I'm not gonna stop you. You can blame it all on me, yeah. I'm not the hero in the story. I'm not the girl that gets the glory. 'Cause you're looking for true love, and I'm not the one. But I wish I was. Oh, I wish, yeah, I wish I was. Wish I could feel about you the way you feel about me. But you can't make a heart say something it don't believe. So go on, hate me if you have to. I hate myself too, as much as I wanna be. Yeah, yeah. I'm not the hero in the story. I'm not the girl that gets the glory. 'Cause you're looking for true love, and I'm not the one. But I wish I was. Oh, I wish, yes, I wish I was. Go on, hate me if you have to. I still care about you as much as I wanna be. I'm not the hero in the story. I'm not the girl that gets the glory. 'Cause you're looking for true love, and I'm not the one. But I wish I was. 'Cause you're looking for true love, and I'm not the one. But I wish I was. Oh, I wish, yeah, I wish I was. Thank you so much. Before we leave, please, I just want to introduce amazing talent, wonderful guys. Mr. Justin Ostrander, please give it up for him. Thank you for doing this. And my good friend Peter Gronwald on keys. And I want to give a big shout out to my buddy K.S. Rhodes, who couldn't be here tonight because of unforeseen circumstances. I love him so much, and I really miss him. But I'm so grateful for these guys for pulling in for me. So, yeah. So, we're running out of time, but I'm going to do one more song because it's going to take a minute for me to explain it. But so I wrote this song with a guy about in 2010. He was from London. His name was Timothy, and I wrote with him and Josh Keir on this song. And it was he was just telling me about his family, and he was just talking about how he was so sad when his parents got divorced and that sort of thing. So, cut to like 5 years later, somebody calls me and they were like, "Hey, Labyrinth is cutting your song Jealous." And I was like, "Labyrinth? Wow, what a name." You know, like that's really big. And but apparently he was huge over in the UK. I had no idea. But long story short, he cut this song that we had written like 5 years ago. And I remember sitting there listening to it, sobbing my eyes out. And but the real kicker of the whole thing is not, it didn't win a Grammy, it didn't do anything like that, but just a lot of people have connected with it, and it's been on a lot of The Voice tryouts and American Idol tryouts. I think one guy called him Lambeth, which I kind of made me chuckle, but also, but like Ed Sheeran, they were like, "Hey, if there's one song you could have written, which song would it be?" And he was like, "Jealous." And I'm like, "Ed, call me." Even more so, Adele said she listened to that song for her Hello video so she could cry. And I'm like, "Girl, I will make you cry anytime. My name's Natalie Hemby, and you can just, I will write with you anytime. Like, let's write you a crying song." So, anyways, this is not an easy or a fun song to play or sing, but it is when you get it right. So, but this is one of my favorite songs to sing, and this is called Jealous, and it's by Labyrinth. It's going to be our last song. I'm jealous of the rain that falls upon your skin. It's closer than my hands have been. Oh, I'm jealous of the rain. I'm jealous of the wind that ripples through your clothes. It's closer than your shadow. Oh, I'm jealous of the wind. 'Cause I wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. I'm jealous of the nights that I don't spend with you. Oh, I wonder who you lay next to. Oh, I'm jealous of the nights, and I'm jealous of the love. Oh, the love that wasn't here, gone for someone else to share. Oh, I'm jealous of wished you the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. As I sink in the sand, watch it slip through my hands. Oh, as I die here another day. Yeah, all I can do is hide behind a smile, 'cause I wished you oh the best of all this world could give. And I told you when you left me, there's nothing to forgive. But I always thought you'd come back, tell me all you found was heartbreak and misery. It's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me. Ooh, it's hard for me to say I'm jealous of the way you're happy without me.
Thank you. Natalie Hemby live on Lightning 100. Yes, she deserves that standing ovation. That was incredible. Make sure you get Natalie's album, Cuxico. See the film. It's incredible. And if you're in the club, don't go anywhere, because Natalie's going to come back and do a couple of more. You've been listening to Nashville Sunday Night live from 3rd and Lindsley. I'm Annalie, your host. Thank you for listening, and thanks for being here tonight. Thanks to Goose Island and to New Amsterdam Vodka for helping us put live music on the radio every Sunday night. And let's hear it again for Caleb Cottle for opening up the night. Yes, he was amazing too. His album, Crush Coins, available here tonight. We're back next Sunday with Magic Giant and Young Rising Sun. Stay tuned to Lightning 100 all week for your chance to win tickets. Thanks a lot for coming out and supporting live music and making this night possible. We appreciate your support of Nashville's independent radio, Lightning 100. Have a great night.